Hey, up Yorkshire Sim Guy here, and welcome back to Maypole Farm. So we've just come down to the store, we've got some fuel on way. We need to get the front loader attachment on the original case tractor we've got. If I can find the trigger point. There it is. We need to get this fitted with the front loader. We need the bale spike. Yes. Yeah, so we need the bale spike. We need to buy the... I thought we'd already bought the bale trailer, but it's not here, so we must not have done. So we need to get that bought. I want to get the straw bales moved, so I can be setting the AI worker going, cultivating those fields whilst we finish the baling. We've got the 3 grass fields to bale. That looks really small for a front loader. 7630. That's not this tractor, is it? So I don't know if that's even gonna fit. And it's a... Oh, no, it's not a mod. I thought it was a mod. Which, well, we can try it. We can always sell it if not. Let's just make sure this fits before we buy anything else. We'll get those straw bales moved out. We'll get them cultivated. Is that going to fit? Yes. Nice. Okay, it fits nicely. Right, so we need the bale spike. Yep. And then we need bale trailer. Which I think we said we were going to get a nice cheap one. It was this one, wasn't it? Yeah, let's turn the auto load off. We don't need auto load at this point in time. And get that bad boy bought. Nice, that leaves us with 2 grand. We haven't taken any loans out yet, so we could always get a loan if needs be. There's not really a downside to getting loans in this game, to be honest. As long as you've got the money to pay it back. Right, let's grab this trailer. Where is it? There it is. And then we can head over to straw fields, get those loaded up. We'll need to swap tractors, because I'll need the... Oh, will I? I think this has got enough horsepower to pull a cultivator, actually. Talking about cultivators, the one we've got, it is quite small. That one, the John Deere, 4-metre working width. We have got the horsepower to pull it with this tractor, but we've got the 300 horsepower tractor now, haven't we? So it may be worth having a cheeky look. Cultivators. If I can find them. So, cultivators. Because we've got 300 horsepower to play with now. It should be, that'd give us 6 meters. Which is 2 meters more for 300 horsepower. That's also 6 meters. We can seed with that, but we don't need to. That's 9 meters, 260 horsepower. But it's, we're getting into bigger money there. I think I could go with this, and we can get it on finance. With a financing mod. Let me just double check our tractor is actually 300 horsepower. I'm pretty sure it is. Case Puma 302, yep, so we're fine with that. So let's get that on finance. Don't have enough for the first monthly payment. Right, let's take out a small loan. Don't need to be much. Take, what, 10k? That should do us. So if we do it over 6 months, 9 grand a month. No, I don't want that. Let's do it over a year. 4.5 grand a month. We can always get that sort of money. Beautiful. Right, so I'll bring the old cultivator back here to sell, because we do get more money doing it that way. So we'll get this back to the farm. We'll get over to the straw fields. We'll get those bales loaded up. Double check the way I'm going. Still getting used to maps. So we're left. Yeah, just left and right. Yeah, we'll get this back to the farm. We'll get the straw loaded up, and then we can start the AI worker cultivating whilst we crack on baling his 3 grass fields. Still trying to get used to this bloody farmyard and the layout of where the fields are. Doesn't help when you've got this massive trailer that you're towing behind you and trying to manoeuvre around tight corners. Just down here though, and we're there. I went the wrong way twice. Got stuck a couple of times. But we're here now. We're here now, and it's only 6 bales, 7 bales I think, so we'll get these on, get this loaded, and then we need to take the big boy tractor, let's say big boy tractor, it's our biggest tractor, down to the store, sell the old cultivator, pick up the new cultivator, and then we are ready to crack on with baling. What am I dropping? Dropping the front weight. Amazing. We've beached on the front weight. Sometimes I do question life in general. I can honestly say I have never known the movement of 7 chuffing bales be so much hard work. I feel like I should have had clown music on in the background whilst that were going on. That was absolutely ridiculous. Crap driving skills by me. But it's done now. It's taken us a fair while, but we got there in the end. God almighty. I'm hoping the silage bales won't be as painful as that, because I don't think I'll be able to handle it if it is. Okay, straw bales done. Let's get this trailer down to grass fields. We need to swap over the tractors, get the big boy on the new cultivator, and then we can start baling on this one. feel like I need a bloody day off after that. Right, let's get this salt. I think it's brand new. I think I bought it at the start of the series. I think so. It should hold its value. Shouldn't need anything doing to it. Yeah. Repaint. Sell 8,800. So 15k in bank. That will give us what, best part of 2 or 3 payments on the finance cultivator. So that's sweet. I think we are probably going to have to take another loan because we've got no seed and no fert, no sprayer. But we'll get this cultivator back. We'll set the AI worker going on it, and we'll get the grass fields baled. Right, we are good to go. I think we're going to set this one up on cosplay because of the hedges and the lack of any sort of brain the standard AI worker has. So yeah, 1 headland. Let's generate the course. Have a look. Is that generated or is that the old one still? Probably going to go 2 headlands actually, I think, looking at that. Looks a bit tight. We'll go 2 headlands, generate the new course. Beautiful, that's better. That looks a lot better. We're going to go from the first waypoint and we're going to hit the road, Jack. Make sure he's all alright. He's off. Right. We've got 3 fields to bale. So let's get it going. Make sure we're on 150s. Bale counters reset to 0. Automatic drop is on. Baler's on. Right. Baling. I've got a lot more bales off those two fields than I was expecting. These two are going to be the silage fields, that's why we're doing them at 150, so these are all going to be wrapped. Let's just have a look. 57 bales, which is more than I was expecting. Kind of regretting not having auto load when we've got that number of bales, but shouldn't be too bad. I'm very conscious that this is already episode 3 and we're still in first month. We have got Henry cultivating the second straw field. Of course, we've still got all that to... Where the hell is the next field? We've still got all that to drill as well. It's over there, so I'm going back down that way. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this one here. In between episodes, I will wrap all these bales ready for silage. I've baled the last field. We're going to bale that on 180 because it's going to be just used as grass, not silage. So that'll be grass for sheep. So we can do that on the bigger bale, so it'll be a lot quicker. I'll wrap all the silage bales. Let's just finish this bale off so we can start fresh. I'll wrap all the silage bales. I need to make a decision on loading. I know I said I wasn't going to use auto load, but I wasn't expecting to have this many bales. So the answer there is I don't know. 58 bales. I mean, you've seen how bad my loading skills were with bloody 7 straw bales, but we might give it a go. We might give it a crack. And if we're struggling with it, then we can swap to auto load. But I would quite like to be able to load it ourselves. So that is where we are at. Not a bad one. Next episode, like I say, we're going to get the straw fields drilled. We need to also get a layer of fert on the grass fields as well. So one more episode should definitely do us for this month. I think it would take the full episode because we've got to load all the bales. We've got to lime the 2 straw fields. We've got to drill them. We've got to fert them, and we've got to fert all the grass fields. Possibly even lime them as well. So yeah, still a lot to do this month, but that's going to do it for this one, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to help me out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. City.